In the sun-scorched expanse of southern Jordan, a secret city lies hidden in the rock, Petra. Carved from sandstone cliffs, Petra is a testament to human resilience, its rose-red hues glowing under the desert sun. For generations, it was a ghost, whispered about by Bedouin tribes who guarded its secret. The journey here is a step back in time, through a landscape that seems empty, but once protected a thriving hub of commerce and culture. Petra's story is one of extraordinary adaptation, a people who mastered the desert by harnessing water and building a paradise in stone. Here, cultures from Arabia, Egypt, Greece and Rome converged, leaving their mark on every facade and tomb. The city was a silent chronicle of a world connected by caravan routes, with Petra as its most spectacular port. Today, as we stand at its threshold, we become witnesses to the stories the stones have to tell. Petra's rediscovery brought it back into the light, but its soul has always been here, sleeping within the rock. It reminds us of the fragility of empires and the enduring power of human creativity. The rose-red city, half as old as time, still breathes. Its heart still beats, a slow rhythmic pulse felt by all who walk its hallowed ground. Welcome to Petra. Petra's entrance is not a gate but a narrow winding gorge, the Sikh. The Sikh's towering sandstone walls sculpted by wind and water rise over 80 meters, swirling with colors of red, pink and orange. Sunlight struggles to reach the canyon floor, casting an ethereal twilight. Along the way, ancient water channels and votive niches hint at the Nabataeans' engineering genius and spiritual devotion. The Sikh was both a physical and spiritual entryway, preparing pilgrims for the city beyond. With every twist, anticipation builds. The canyon conceals what lies ahead. The air cools, the outside world fades, and you're enveloped by the silent presence of stone. The Sikh is more than an entrance, it's a rite of passage. A moment of quiet before Petra unveils its greatest treasure. This journey through stone heightens the senses and focuses the mind. At its end, a breathtaking revelation awaits. The final steps through the Sikh are taken in near darkness until, suddenly you glimpse it. Framed by the canyon, the facade of Al-Khazneh, the treasury, glows in the sunlight. Emerging from the rock, it stuns with its grandeur and delicate beauty. Nearly 40 meters high, adorned with intricate carvings and Corinthian columns, the treasury is a masterpiece of Nabataean artistry. Its purpose remains a mystery temple tomb or something else. The legend only adds to its allure. The name comes from a Bedouin tale of hidden treasure, but the true wealth is the monument itself. The treasury declared Petra's power and sophistication to all who entered. Every detail was painstakingly carved from the living rock, a feat of incredible skill. The architects were masters, blending Hellenistic, Roman and local styles into something unique. The treasury is more than a building, it's the enduring face of Petra, a symbol of lost genius. Standing before it, awe is inevitable. This is the moment Petra reveals its soul, and it's unforgettable. Who built Petra? The Nabataeans, once nomadic Arabs who became masters of desert trade. They settled here for its strategic location, thriving not by conquest, but by controlling the lucrative incense and spice routes. Frankincense and myrrh, worth more than gold, passed through Petra on their way to Egypt, Greece and Rome. The Nabataeans' knowledge of the desert's secrets made them indispensable middlemen. Petra became their capital, a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Their architecture blended Arabian, Hellenistic, Roman and Egyptian influences. They developed their own script, worshipped unique gods, and built a cosmopolitan society. Their greatest challenge and triumph was mastering water in the desert. In a land with barely a few inches of rain each year, Petra's survival depended on water engineering. The Nabataeans built dams, cisterns and channels to harvest every drop, transforming Petra into a lush oasis. Their system diverted flash floods, stored water in vast cisterns, and supplied the city year-round. This abundance was a symbol of their power and the foundation of Petra's economy. Merchants and caravans relied on Petra's water, making it an essential stop. The evidence remains: channels cut into rock, hidden cisterns and public fountains. Water was celebrated as life itself, a divine gift in the desert. The Nabataeans didn't just survive, they thrived, creating a paradise where none should exist. Their hydraulic legacy is a lesson in sustainability and adaptation. Petra's water system remains one of the ancient world's greatest feats. No empire lasts forever. Petra's decline was gradual, like the fading colors of its sandstone. The rise of sea trade routes made the overland caravans obsolete. As ships sailed directly from Egypt to India, Petra was bypassed, and its wealth dried up. The city's economic heart faltered, merchants and artisans left in search of new opportunities. Nature struck next, earthquakes toppled temples and damaged the vital water system. Petra was partially rebuilt, but never regained its former glory. Over centuries it emptied, becoming a backwater, and then abandoned. The Bedouin made its caves their shelters, and Petra faded into legend. For over 1,000 years, it was lost to the outside world. Its name became a whisper, its facades hidden by desert silence. The rose-red city slept, waiting to be rediscovered. For centuries, Petra was a secret known only to the Bedouin, revered as Wadi Musa. In 1812, Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, disguised as Sheikh Ibrahim, sought the lost city. Claiming a vow to sacrifice at Aaron's tomb, he convinced Bedouin guides to lead him through the sick. Emerging from the canyon, Burckhardt was awestruck by the treasury's facade. He couldn't linger, but he saw enough to know he'd found a wonder. Back in Cairo, his published findings electrified Europe. Soon, explorers and archaeologists flocked to Petra, eager to see its marvels. The city that slept for a millennium was awake again. Burckhardt's daring returned Petra to the world's gaze. Its story would now be told for generations. Today, Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a new wonder of the world, drawing visitors from across the globe. The ancient paths now bustle with travelers, the silence replaced by a symphony of languages and awe. The Bedouin, once Petra's secret keepers, are now its guides and hosts, adding life and tradition to the site. Camels and donkeys carry visitors along ancient routes while stalls offer mint tea and local crafts. The city is alive, a dynamic stage where past and present coexist. To visit Petra is to witness this interplay. Ancient tombs, modern voices, timeless wonder. Petra is not a museum but a living, breathing marvel. Here, the legacy of the past and the energy of the present meet against a backdrop of stone. As the sun sets, Petra's cliffs ignite in fiery colors and tranquility returns. At night, the sick and Treasury are lit by 1,000 candles. Petra by night. Walking the candlelit canyon, the city feels sacred and mysterious. The Treasury glows ethereally, while Bedouin music and stories fill the air. Above, the desert sky reveals a canopy of stars, just as it did for the Nabataeans. In this moment, past and present connect. You sit where they sat, gaze at the same stars. The candles flicker like the souls who passed through Petra across the ages. Petra at night reminds us, civilizations rise and fall, but beauty and wonder endure. The rose-red city is a timeless sanctuary, stirring the soul and connecting us to our shared human story.